read you a story called Mushroom in the Rain, and it's by Mira Ginsburg. It's one of my favorite stories, but I'm thinking of this story because it has been raining here, and I showed you some beautiful mushrooms in our neighborhood, so it made me think of this story, and I really like it. I hope you like it too. Mushroom in the Rain. Sticky pages. One day an ant was caught in the rain. Where can I hide, he wondered. He saw a tiny mushroom peeking out of the ground in a clearing, and he hid under it. He sat there waiting for the rain to stop, but the rain came down harder and harder. See that rain? A wet butterfly crawled up to the mushroom. Cousin Ant, let me come in from the rain. I am so wet I cannot fly. How can I let you in? Said the ant. There's barely room enough for me. Oh, it does not matter, said the butterfly. Better crowded than wet. And the ant moved over and made room for the butterfly, and the rain came down harder and harder. A mouse ran up. Let me in under the mushroom. I'm drenched to the bone. How can we let you in? There is no more room in here. Just move a little closer. They huddled closer and let the mouse in, and the rain came down and down and would not stop. A little sparrow hopped up to the mushroom, crying, My feathers are dripping, my wings are so tired. Let me in under the mushroom to dry out and rest until the rain stops. But there's no room in here. Please move over just a little. They moved over and there was room enough for the sparrow. You see that sparrow trying to squish in with the ant, the butterfly, and the mouse? Let's see him. He keeps squishing himself in, and now, is he under? I think he's under there. I do. He's staying dry too. Oh. Sticky pages. Let's see. Okay. Then a rabbit hopped into the clearing and saw the mushroom. Oh, hide me, he cried. Save me, a fox is chasing me. Poor rabbit, said the ant. Let's crowd ourselves a little more and take him in. Oh, they for sure were going to take the rabbit in because he was being chased by a fox. Goodness. As soon as they hid the rabbit, the fox came running. Foxes are very fast. Here he comes. Have you seen the rabbit? Which way did he go? He asked. We have not seen him. The fox came nearer and sniffed. There's a rabbit smell around. Is he hiding in here? You silly fox, how could a rabbit get in here? Don't you see there isn't any room? The fox turned up his nose, flicked his tail, and ran off. Oh, they tricked the fox. They tricked the clever fox. By then the rain was over. The sun looked out from behind the clouds, and everyone came out from under the mushroom bright and merry. Do you see them there? They're dancing around the mushroom. You see that? They stayed dry. The ant looked at his neighbors. How could this be? At first I had hardly room enough under the mushroom for just myself, and in the end, all 5 of us were able to sit under it. Okay, do you see all those friends under the mushroom? You should see an ant, you should see a butterfly, and a mouse, and a sparrow, and a rabbit. 5 friends, do you see them? There they are. Okay, so how could it be? What do you think? Ka-ha-ha, ka-ha-ha. Somebody laughed loudly behind them. They turned and saw a fat green frog sitting on top of the mushroom, shaking his head at them. Ka-ha-ha, said the frog. Don't you know what happens to a mushroom in the rain? And he hopped away, still laughing. Look at that. He knows, that frog knows what happens. What do we think? What do we think happens? The ant, the butterfly, the mouse, the sparrow, and the rabbit looked at one another and then at the mushroom. And suddenly they knew why there was room enough under the mushroom for them all. Look at that ant next to the mushroom now. Does that give you a hint? What do you think? What do you think happened? Let's see. Let's see. Do you know? Can you guess what happens to a mushroom when it rains? Mushrooms love the rain. They love moisture and water of all kinds. Look at those mushrooms loving the rain. Oh, what happened? What happened to them? Can you guess? It grows! That mushroom got so big in the rain. There you go. I hope you liked my story. And I want to wish you a Laila Tov and good night. And don't forget to say Shema.